What's up? Welcome to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. Thank you for clicking on this video. Hit the subscribe button for all things Scream and all things horror. Hit that bell notification to be, notified. I lost my brain of thought. Had a brain fart for a minute. Hey, what do you think about my t-shirt that I got made? 4 West, like the end of Scream. It's also got the, subscribe to Destination Station on the back. I'm just showing it off in my videos from now on. Let me know if you want some merch like this. I'm going to wear this whenever I meet the cast down at Texas Frightmare next month. I'm going to try to get some Q&As and some interviews and stuff with the cast, so be looking out for that too. I'm going to make a whole video the whole weekend. But today, I want to talk about Gale and Sidney and this whole passing the torch thing. Because that was the idea of Scream 5, right? It was especially whenever they killed Amber. I got it back here. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Scream 5. If you haven't seen Scream 5, why the hell are you here? You just want to be spoiled on shit? Anyways, but I am glad you're here, so hit that like button before you click away and go see Scream 5 and then come back. So yeah, that's your warning. Spoiler alert. Amber is burned, and she's laying there, and the whole thing was, passing the torch, and then they're saying it's all yours, and then when she's sitting there burning on the ground like she is in the back, they say enjoy the torch. So yeah, is that them burning the idea that they're not going to pass the torch, or are they still going to move forward with this? It's still a question mark in the air. That is Sidney and Gale, or is Nev and Courtney Cox going to return for Scream 6? I hope they do in some way, shape, or form. I think that Gale Weathers would probably be more likely than Sidney, but there are things out there saying that it's time to leave the legacy characters behind. But I do want to see some way, shape, or form of them returning. Especially with Gale talking about she's not going to write about these events. She's thinking about writing about a sheriff that like to help people, and talking about Dewey, and maybe that becomes a #1 bestseller, and maybe she gives up the Daily Show up in New York, and maybe she's on a book tour. Maybe she got her, in Scream 4 she had that writer's block, and maybe this is her new, she's going to leave murder and mayhem alone and the Woodsboro murders alone, and she's going to just write about Dewey, and then that's a #1 bestseller. And maybe we get a touching moment, but we could see Gale's demise in Scream 6. I would not, say that that's not a possibility. They could be doing a whole Star Wars thing here, killing, Han, Luke, and Leia throughout the new trilogy of the Star Wars films. I'm just going to say right now that it hit me harder with Dewey dying than Han. So, but, with Gale, I don't want to see Sidney die. I think that would completely ruin the whole idea of Scream, of her being a survivor and a fighter, unless she sacrifices herself, unless she's tired of running. Maybe she knows that this is never going to end, and she saves Sam and Tara some way, shape, or form. Maybe, taking Ghostface out, but it takes her out as well, going down in a blaze of glory, kind of like what we're expecting Laurie and Michael to do in Halloween Ends, something like that. But I don't see her doing that also because she has kids now with Mark Kincaid. I've made videos on that, so go back and look at those videos. I put something up here for you to click on. Today I cannot think. Like I'm tired. I haven't had any coffee, and I can't open my eyes well. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, back to this. So yeah, what do you guys think about Sidney and Gale, and are they passing the torch, or is this symbolic to where it's saying that no, we're burning that torch down and we're still coming back? Like what do you think it means? Do you want to see our legacy characters come back, or do you want to see them just left behind, and Scream 5 was all about respecting Wes, R.I.P., and just leave it as is, and now Radio Silence moves on forward with their new story, and it's really the make or break sequel for these new films, because now they can do whatever they want with it pretty much. The first one was so much about paying respect to that first film and to Wes Craven, and this one they could go anywhere. Could they go back to Windsor College? Could they go back to Hollywood? Could they actually thought about this? Could they actually, because of this, Richie and Amber's idea was all the sequels suck, so this was a requel. So now what if in this new movie that the requel is that they wipe away all the Stab movies except for the first Stab movie, and then this new Stab movie that they're writing is going to be a direct sequel to Stab 1. And the only way to do that is to film it in the actual location of Woodsboro. So it's kind of like Scream 3 where they're making a movie, but they're actually making a movie in Woodsboro. So it's a movie within a movie. And they maybe need some people to help them with stuff, and stuff ensues, you know. That's actually a possibility. I really thought about this. What do you think about that idea? Do you want to see that, or you want to get out of Woodsboro? But if we stay in Woodsboro, they could be filming the next Stab movie in Woodsboro because of the events of Amber and Richie, and they could be making it a requel, and the whole theme is that, hey, this is going to be a direct sequel to the first Stab movie, and we're getting rid of all the Stabs, and then that could be actually motives for other killers that are being, think about this, that are being X'd off out of the main trilogy. That's motive enough being like, hold on, I wanted my recognition because of Stab 3 or Stab 4 or Stab 6 or 8, whatever. And they're like, no, I'm coming back and I'm going to kill this set. I'm going to kill everybody that's involved. Maybe that's part of the motive. Maybe Stu Macher's back. Maybe, you know, maybe, I don't know, they could go anywhere. Maybe it's not even going to be there. Maybe it's going to be shot in Windsor College. What's going to bring our core characters back to Woodsboro? That is the biggest question, if they're all involved. You know, we got Mindy, Chad Meeks, we got Sam, we got Tara Carpenter. We got to know more about Sam and Tara's past with their stepdad, with Sam's stepdad and their mom. We got to know who that is. And also Martha Meeks is there. Could Martha be an opening kill? Could Mark Kincaid be an opening kill? Could Joel be helping Gale and be her new cameraman on the Daily Show? Could he be the opening kill? And that brings Gale out of New York and brings her here. Could, you know, there's so many different ways that they could go, but I want them to bring more surviving cast back from the past films. Let's have more of a reconnection. I want more of a better motive. I want it to all make sense. I want this mastermind to hit it home, because I just feel like Roman did not do that for me. That's what I want, and I'm hoping it's Stu Macher. That's just me. And I think or Mark Kincaid could be the mastermind. What if Sidney's been married to Ghostface all these years, and she didn't even know it, and he's actually the mastermind. Maybe he was the second killer in Scream 3. I know a lot of people were saying that Angelina was, and she probably was in the original script, and then the Weinsteins threw that out and they just made it Roman, because Roman and Angelina was supposed to be a thing. But what if they just kind of twisted? They could do whatever they want now, because, you know, whatever's canon and not canon, but they can still make Mark Kincaid, since he's married to Sidney and has kids with Sidney, they could make him the killer and the mastermind of this one, because the events of Scream 3 didn't pan out the way he thought. I really did think he was the killer in Scream 3, him or his partner. So anyways, what do you guys think about these theories, okay? I am tired. I'm always thinking about Scream, and I'm always making videos, and Scream is my all-time favorite movie. So if you're into this stuff like I am, consider subscribing, like this video. It helps out the channel a lot. Thank you for being here. Hit the bell notification. And I'm thinking about changing these theory videos to drunk theory. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. And do you like sober Destin, or do you want tipsy Destin? That's the question. And so yeah, I could sit here and have some brewskis and then, you know, hit record, and we could talk about this. We could dive deep. So yeah. Anyways, this channel is for Wes, and yeah, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.